Hello, my lovelies, and happy Monday! It is Monday. We have 4 days left to finish our nano projects. The deadline has started, or the countdown towards the deadline has started. And yeah, we have words to finish. I have 20,000 words left to finish the 50K for the second book, which is doable, but we're not stressing anymore. And yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to it. I need to plan. I need to record a video, which I probably won't do until after our last stream for Nano. And yeah, it is a very exciting time. Let's see. Yeah, my brain is just, hey, Morningstar, hey. Yeah, I officially reached 30K in this manuscript at the end of Saturday. My brain was just like, bleh. So I'm at 30K for the second manuscript. So I'm hoping, I'm going to see how close I can get to getting to 50K with the second manuscript, but I'm not stressing. The stress has left the building. We are not stressing about it. If I don't reach 50K, I don't care, as long as the book is workable. As long as I can pick this book up in a year and say, I'm gonna pick this up and start working on it again. So yeah. These mornings are still at work. I'll be back after if you're still streaming. I can't wait. But drive safely. Hello, darling. Hello. So yeah. Also, one of my close friends during our last book festival, the book festival we went to, she's been giving me some things to think about. So I'm trying. She gave me something to think about, and now I'm really reconsidering everything that I was going to do with my books. My brain is nutsos. So I am very much trying to decide what to do. So December is going to be a month filled with thinking and trying to decide what to do. So it's going to be an interesting thing. Let me see. Let me see. And 15 one and 30 is another. It's awesome. Yeah, I'm very pleased with having gotten this much progress. Even if I don't write another word for the rest of these 4 days, I'm happy. I am very close to the mark I hoped for, so can't complain. Also, just the fact that my brain is kind of going towards the thought process if I should actually reconsider the fact of publishing here in Iceland. So my brain is kind of like thinking, and if I should maybe consider giving traditional publishing a chance, at least, and if I should do it in Iceland or see that as an option, or just in English-speaking countries. I don't know. My brain has all the options. My friends have been very like, why not? No hassle. It's easier, but not easy, but easier. And my brain is like, but I like having control. So my brain is very much considering publishing options, or reconsidering publishing options for my books. So that is that. That is that. Let me see, trying to decide where to keep cleaning for the party I'm having Saturday or right. And 20K short. Hey! Oh. Yeah, if we kind of manage to write 5K a day, we could finish the 20K. So, or just write as much as you can. The thought that sounds more fun. That is my strategy. Yeah, I know that I'll find a solution. I'm trying to decide. Since I actually do have, like, I have my first book, Forgotten Magic, which I published a while ago, 2011, and reworked, so it's a new book. And I have the three picture books, which I can also send in. And I have a few other things. I'm thinking. I'm trying to, I'm considering. I'm considering. So that's where we're doing. All the things. Anyways. A lot of things to think about. So that is where my brain is right now. It's trying to decide which I like more and which might be a wiser thing to do. So we're thinking. Anyways, we're gonna start the first print of the night. I am going to do some research before I start writing for the night. So try to clear my mind, and then I'm gonna start working. So we're gonna jump start the first print of the night. So hope you guys are ready. Let's do this. Remember, get your liquids of choice. I have some water, and amazingly, I have a Red Bull. I got one from work. They were handing out Red Bulls at work, and like, here, you need energy. I was like, okay. So I'm giving Red Bull a chance. It's okay, but I can taste the priciness of this drink. I'm taking sips of it. Anyways, let's do this. Let's jump in, and I'll see you guys in 25. And we are back. How did you do? How did you do? I am. I was doing some research. Maybe technically not research for the book, but I was doing some research about a potential game plan. So I'm seeing if that pans out. Oops. Yeah? Can you hear me? Do not tell me. Am I talking? Is my mic muted? Okay. Oh my. I got scared for a moment. I got freaking scared for a moment. Because for some reason my mic stopped working last week. Out of nowhere. I have no idea what happened, but for some reason my computer decided that it couldn't hear it and I had to restart the stream. So thank you. Anyways, so I was doing some minor research for I tried to make up my mind. I'm trying to think what I should do. And I'm trying to make my mind, so. And yeah, I'm trying to convince myself. I'm doing something I didn't expect me to try to do. So that's what I'm doing. But I need to start writing during this next sprint because we need words. But how did you guys do? How did you guys do? As I said earlier, I have 20,000 words left of book 2. And I've decided that I'm not going to stress about it. So if I don't finish 20K, then that's okay. As long as the book is in a way that I can easily pick it up in a year or so to continue working on it, that will be the only thing that matters. So yeah. But for some reason, my brain is in full, how will my next book year be? So that is kind of what my brain is doing right now, planning next year's book year. So yeah. And if I should either A, send few of my manuscripts, which are ready, to an Icelandic book publisher. I have two in mind, or if I should start working as my own publishing company in the fall and print out my own books and sell them at the book markets next fall. So many options. I have always intended to be self-published, but now I'm like, should I give this a chance? Sorry about that. Oh, sorry. Whew. I'm still a little. So yeah, my brain is all over the place. Can't make up its mind. Let me see. I named characters. Tried to make sense out of my for the day, and I'm sure it will be fine. Let me see. Hello, my dear. Let me see. I knew I wouldn't be able to do a full nano this year. It's not that year to set myself up for failure. I set 2 small goals, and I'm not close to achieve either of them. You shouldn't be disappointed in yourself. The thing is, the simple thing is that by taking part of Nano, you kind of won. By taking the step to getting closer to finishing your writing goals, it's a win. I have lost count on how many more times I lost Nano over the years. And I've been taking part in Nano for years. And every year I would lose. Badly. Badly. Something would happen, or I wouldn't have kind of the inspiration, or whatever my excuses was. I had a million of them. Until one day something just clicked and I started finishing Nano. And started becoming more productive and getting more words out. And that's okay, not winning. By trying, you are winning. By trying, you're doing million times better than a lot of people out there that only dream about writing a book. I know so many people that want to be writers, but they never give themselves time to sit down and write. To be a writer, you must write. And a lot of them are excellent. Like, yeah, I've read content from some of them. At least I have two friends that are very fun writers. One especially, which is, she's a freaking genius. She's the most funniest writer I know. And she just doesn't write because she can't give herself a chance to sit down and write. Well, her life is very busy, but by sitting down and trying, you're doing amazing. So be proud of yourself that you put in the effort to try. And even though you failed this time, you can always win the next time. Just keep on going until you have a winning streak. Just keep on trying. And as long as you're trying to do a word or a sentence or paragraph every day or every other day or every week, then you're doing amazing. Just keep on pushing. Be proud of yourself. Because I felt I had the same thought process once upon a time. Let me see, I've been self-published for almost 2 years. I'm considering looking for an agent next year. Yeah, that's the thing. I always wanted to stay self-published because I didn't want to relinquish my own personal power over my books. But I'm actually really considering testing out having being published through a publishing house. Because here in Iceland, we don't technically have agents. We send our manuscripts to the publishing house and they either publish our books or not. So that's kind of how it is here in Iceland, but I have the issue or the option of either trying to find an agent outside of Iceland and then choosing to write in English, or choosing to write in Iceland and potentially let them help me publish it somewhere else. So many options. But yeah, I'm very curious if it will bug me to have if I can get my books published through a publisher or not. Because I've been very firm on it for years, many years, that I don't want to go through a publishing house. But now I'm like, that is a question. That is a question. But I hope you find an awesome agent that will help you get all your writing dreams. I said, keep on trying, never give up. Exactly. Yeah. Sometimes it's a perk, and sometimes it's not when it comes to publishing your books. Because I think there was a company that was formed not long ago where they are agent for Icelandic writers and artists, but I only heard about them and I haven't checked them out. But yeah, it's kind of, yeah, it's just, Iceland is such a small country. So we're such a small country, but we need to pick. We need to choose what to do. Okay, I am going to stop yapping. We're going to continue writing. We're going to continue making progress. And I'm actually going to start writing this time because I need a bunch of words. I want to see how far I can get before the end of the 30th. So I'm going to start working and see how many words I can get tonight. So let's do this. Let's jump on and get some more stuff done. Remember to stay hydrated, drink your water. And yeah. Oh, let me see. Wait, I need to read. Yeah, I just want to get back to the basic enjoyment of writing. So instead of my usual epic sci-fi, I'm writing an old school romantic fanfic. And that's nothing wrong with that. Besides, if you can't allow yourself to enjoy writing, then why do it at all? So if that is what you want to do, then why not just go for it? Besides, it's good writing practice. You can always look at it that way. Writing the stuff you love helps you become a better writer because you try constantly writing, you constantly trying doing better your craft. So yeah, why not? Anyways, okay, now I'm gonna start. Now I'm starting to bit. I just promise. Anyways, let's do this. See you guys in 25. And we are back. How did you do? And yeah, so I need something where I'm supposed to be writing. So I am replanning one of the chapters I'm supposed to be working on because it's missing something, so I'm replanning it. It needs more structure, so that is what I'm doing. I made excellent progress. This should be kind of, I think the little planning I've done so far should give me at least half a chapter. I just have to finish it. I know for a moment I actually stopped and thought, I'm supposed to be speaking English, right? For some reason, because I'm writing in Icelandic, my brain just stopped. Are you sure you're supposed to be speaking English right now? So yeah. Um yeah, fun. Let me see. So the first updates after the sprint goes to Lindsay with 521 words. Fantastic. Then we have Shadow Lair. Hello. Let me see. You got 72 words. Fantastic. Well done. Let me see. I was planning out the beats of the opening scene. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Well done. Well done. Progress, progress. We love progress. Big or small, all are worth celebrating. Yeah. Quite pleased. Quite pleased. But I definitely, I'm I need to plan. I need to think. I think I need to move this chapter I was supposed to be working on. Yeah. I need to add some more stuff into this plan. I did not plan this book enough. So that I think that is the problem. I have a very rough outline, but I need more. I'm going to move this because this is all done. Here it is. I was moving my content around. Anyway, so yeah, I definitely need to add a little more conflict at the moment into this story. I think I waited to plan this originally because it was in an area I wasn't quite good at, so might be that. But let me see. Then we have, let me see. Yeah, I know the struggle listening and writing in chat is in English, but I write my story in German. Yeah, so it doesn't bug me. It doesn't happen a lot when if I'm just writing in English, so it doesn't bother me. But yeah, some days, if I'm a little more tired, my brain stops. Because also I tend to outline in Icelandic, and then I write the first draft usually in English if the book will be published first in English. Or I will like the dirty draft. It's sometime in Icelandic and English because it only has to be readable for me. So I'm switching all over the place. I need to stop. Oh, I do that too. And I'm like, damn it, you're Icelandic. Don't need a dictionary to know your own language. And like, I do. My inner monologue. Melissa is trying to force herself to start writing. I know she. Sometimes. If you're in Iceland, have you been disturbed much by the earthquakes and volcanoes? So it hasn't. The volcano that is threatening to erupt hasn't erupted, and there is now new news that the potential lava that was about to rise up near the town that was in its way, its potential is starting to cool, so it might not erupt after all. So the earthquakes have calmed down a little bit, but we're still waiting. The earthquake, on the other hand, they're not they're not very strong at the moment, at least in the capital. They're annoying, but they're not very, yeah, we got a few small ones, but considering I have not been motion sickness for the last week or so, I'm happy because when they're very strong, I tend to get very motion sickness. Like motion, I'm kind of almost seasick because everything's constantly vibrating under my feet, and I'm like, ooh. And considering that hasn't started up for the last week, I'm happy. So we're all good except for the damage to the town, which is very severe. Hopefully, the lava is calming down. Hopefully, but there's still hope, potential of a volcano eruption. But at the moment, the lava under the town itself seems to be cooling. But I would be very surprised if anyone wants to live there after that. Misa says a time I need to look up. Yeah, I already read that. We say Amazon found 9 possible errors in my ebook. Aww. Actually, as long as they're not. So, actually, you answered my next question. When did they begin proofreading? This is nice. That is nice. That is very nice. But at least they found it, so we can fix it. Let me see. You got 340 words. Well done. Well done. Let me see. Finger crossed everyone stays safe. So far, so good. All animals have been evacuated from the area that we know of. People have managed to get a few trips to get their personal belongings, but there are a lot of damages in the town, so it's going to take a while for the town to rebuild if anyone wants to live there after that thing. We see I'll able to go back and fix this before I get published. When? Yes, indeed. If Amazon started to proofread and it's actually doing the correct proofreading, then awesome, freaking amazing. Let me see. Anyways, we are going to, we're going to start the next sprint because we need progress. I need to finish planning this chapter, then I'm going to start writing it, and hopefully finish planning and writing this chapter before too long. So let's do it. Not as many words, but still progress. So let's jump on to the next sprint and let's see how far it takes us. See you guys in 25. And we are back. How did you do? How did you do? I'm having such trouble concentrating right now. My brain is already clocked out and ready to work on something else. I need to focus. Let me see. Rachel got the correction in and formatting. Awesome. I have Melissa diving back into my book during the sprint. Not a win in terms of words, but a win that I'm working on it again. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, I'm trying to work on the outline, fixing the outline. So I'm doubtful I'll finish the 20K, but that's okay. But I need to finish fixing the outline. At least I need to do that. So that is what we're doing. Let me see. Next up, only got laundry started. But it got laundry started. Which remind me, I have something in the dryer. Might need to check on that. Then we have Nadia, who is reading and love it. I actually just got my copy of the audiobook Morningstar recommended for me to read or listen to. I decided I was going to purchase the audiobook version of, where is it? The Fourth Wing. I read the sample and it looks very exciting, so I decided to allow myself to make that my Black Friday purchase, buy myself audiobook, and give myself an subscription to Audible over December, so I can enjoy the process of listening to books while I work on some creative stuff. Well, let me see. Sasa crocheted a bit to clear my head, let those thoughts shimmer and stuff, so I can start on writing. Lovely. I like that strategy. Doing something other creative while you ponder what to do. Anyways, guys, it's time to hydrate. Give yourself a sip of water. Stretch that back. Move that body of yours so you don't stiffen up. Oh yeah. I swear this is the most distracted I have been during the whole Nano month. I think my brain is so ready for stop writing right now. Stop writing and not stop writing. I have at least 2 picture books that I kind of want to finish writing in December. They finish the drawings so I can work on illustrations. So I will actually be doing some creative stuff, just not big books. And I'm kind of looking forward to it. Let me see, Chandelier. You got 165 that time. Fantastic. Well done. So yeah, I'm in a creative mood. I'm just not in like big book creative mood for some reason. I'm also trying to go. Actually, what I spent most of my sprint doing was researching a better way for me to set up my picture books. So I kind of have a better realization on the sizes of letters and all that stuff. So that was kind of what I was thinking during the sprint, and also getting distracted by the family. So my brain is like, how can I make this better? I need to decide how I can make this better. So that is what we're doing. I kind of feel need to find an easier way to set up my picture books so it makes sense illustration wise and easier to then put everything together. Anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling. I'm gonna stop rambling. So we're gonna do this next sprint where we have been streaming for 1 hour and 46 minutes. So let's do this. That should be at least 2 more sprints, 2 or 3, depending on the night. So guys, let's do this. See you guys back in 25. And we're done. How did you do? How did you do? Why is it being slow? How did you do, my darlings? How did you do? I am actually kind of stuck. So I was trying to add a bunch of words to this, to chapter 6, the first day of the recruit, and it's feeling flat. It's feeling flat. I don't know why, but it's feeling flat. So I think I'm going to call it for the story tonight, because I know I'm not going to attempt to finish this outline before the end of Nano, except if I add more notes. That could be, but there's something bugging me about the outline. I'm just not sure what. So I am going to do my final thing. I think it's going to be my final update, word update on my Nano. Ugh. I'm trying to do the update, and my brain, my computer is like, no, we don't wanna. Let me see. We have 75. So my total word count at the moment is my total word count is 31K and 752 words. So I've gotten 1,477 words tonight, or today. I'm working a little bit on it today. But yeah, I'm kind of stuck plot-wise, which is annoying. That is quite annoying. But yeah, I'm missing something. I'm just not sure what. There's something about the outline I am definitely missing. So I'm potentially going to close this project and see if I can figure out what's going on. I'm potentially going to work on another project. I'm going to have it open, but I am actually going to do something. I'm working on another project because my brain is like, I can't see what is going on. There's something missing. I'm missing a key point. I just don't remember what. It's too flat right now. Even though it's a dirty outline, it's still flat. I'm missing a key plot. So we need to figure that out. So yeah, now let me see. How did you guys do? Where is it? Oh, here it is. So before the sprint started, Zana commented that you got 349 words. Well done. Rachel, yes, I'm going to cook. I got as much done as I can do. Even gathered a bunch more info for my media kit. I love it. Well done. Amy, you got 963 words that time. Fantastic. Hey, Allie. You know, I might actually maybe use the rest of the sprint just to write down potential plot ideas to add into this book. I might actually do that instead. I think that actually might potentially help me. I actually think that might help. So I am actually going to do that. Yeah, I think that might be a good idea. Just write down plot ideas. So yeah. Because we don't want to have it too calm, because I don't like reading these kind of books that are too slow. It just can't be too slow. There has to be something catching my interest. And right now, if I were to read this chapter, it would be informative and interesting information, but nothing that piques my interest. It kind of wants me to kind of skip over it, and we don't want that. So there's definitely something I'm missing. I need to brainstorm ideas. So I'm going to brainstorm a bunch of ideas and see if anything clicks and write it out, because that will be words. That will be progress. So who knows? Maybe I'll end up writing another chapter where I have no idea where I'm going to put it. So let me see. Melissa, you got 319 words written in between answers, work emails, and text. I literally read 319 words written in between rock emails and text. Rock. It's in a work. I don't know where I got that. Watching Private Eyes. And entertaining. We love those. I'm so tempted to just open one of my little picture books and start working on text for that. Then I could potentially spend December just playing around with illustrations. Oh, that'll be so much fun. That'll be so much fun. Oh. Anyways. Okay, the time is, we've been shooting for 2 hours and 19 minutes, which means we are going to be switching over to the last sprint of the night. We're going to be doing that. Yeah. I'm going to see if I have a breakthrough and discover something that I can use to fix my plot issue. Yeah, we need something more. My bad guys have been way too silent, and that won't do. So we kind of need to escalate things a little bit. We need to escalate things a little bit. Tiny bit. But I need to think how. So that's what I'm gonna do during this final one. Anyways, this will be the final sprint of the night. We are going to. There was something else. I don't remember what. Oh, also remember, I haven't recorded the video yet. I will be posting a video, but I will also be taking December off. That will be my chill month, where I'm gonna just do the projects I want to do and not think about anything except just playing around. So I'll be taking a month off from streaming and potentially writing all big books. I'm gonna try to work on art, painting, and working on stuff that makes my life easy. Anyways, let's do this fun final sprint. So guys, into battle stations. And let's get some work done. See you in 25 after our final sprint. And we're back from the final sprint of the night. Hey, Heather. Hey, you were busy shopping. I can't be mad at you for that. Besides, maybe you just need a break from your book. Nothing wrong with that. Also, I was answering my friend Joanna because she is usually amazed how much time I can spend on just writing. And probably like the same, like so many, I can sit here and write for hours and plot my. That is my weak spot. There's when I struggle, and I struggle big time. And hey, Susan. Hey, Nikki. Let me see. Melissa, dinner time for me. Thank you for the sprints. Help me finish work project for the day and get back to working on my book. Yay! Woohoo! Susan, it also gonna go have dinner. Hope your dinner is lovely. Heather's been online shopping and ignoring her book. Sometimes that is just what you need to do. Now I know holiday season. I get that. Yeah, about me taking. Yeah, I'm mainly just so I'm gonna take December off. Even though I have decided that even though most of my Christmas shopping is done, and I still need to decorate because I'm still waiting for my new Windows to be installed. But yeah, it's gonna be nice having a lot fewer things to worry about or think about, and hopefully it will make me not focus, not do more social things by taking December off. We see that short story is halfway done. Love it. Yeah, either you can or you can't focus this time of year. It's just there's a lot going on, so I understand why some struggle during Nano because it is in November. I think it's more understandable if you kind of get more done during like April's Nano, Camp Nano, or July's. But yeah, the more I look at the book, the more I don't think I'm gonna finish it before the end of November. I need to kind of step back from this book and re-examine the outline and fix the outline. The outline is bugging me too much. There's something missing, so I'm definitely gonna do that. What I might actually do for the last 3 days of Nano, I have a bunch of picture book ideas, and the stories are here. They're ready to go, technically speaking, in my brain, but maybe I will spend, because most of them are maybe 1,000 words. 1,000 words. So 800 words. So I might spend the rest of the 3 days just working on my picture books and then add the word count from all of them to my Nano goal. So I might actually add those numbers up to my goal, but there's something bugging me about this outline that is just, it's running flat. And I don't like it. It's just running flat. And Johanna, I know I can finish this book, but there's something missing. I need to think about it. But it will be done. It just needs to marinate a little bit. Let me say, shall I 97 words? That last one, well done. Let me see. Yeah, editing is always hard. I wish I could just draft forever. Me too. I've had such an easy time drafting. I've noticed that I love drafting. The drafting is the easiest thing I can do. Working on a second draft, also very easy. The trouble starts when I have to start editing or polishing something to make it a published work. When I don't have to think about it, it's easy. But as soon as I start editing and chiseling away, that is where my tension starts to break. Thank you. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm so looking forward to it. Also, just start drawing again. Amy got 1139 that time. Fantastic. You're fire. Oh yeah, this is one of my best friends. She is a farmer in Rotterdam. And if you want to see sheep videos, she's your girl. She's my inspiration. We try to keep each other on our toes to keep on being inspired. Let me see. That understandable. I want preparing my books better. Preparing my books better if I let it rest for a month. Yeah, I think that is kind of the thing I need to do. I desperately need to. I need to plot it better. It was a little rushed, but it will definitely be worth it, I think. It was so weird. Dan Brown, he looked like the most normal person in the world. So I saw Dan Brown, was like, oh my god, he's so cool. And then Neil Gaiman, and I was after we were watching Neil Gaiman, I felt like it wasn't real. I was at home watching him through YouTube, even though I could see him, and I blinked my eyes and saw Neil Gaiman, and my brain was like, no, this is not real. This is in your head. I was like, no, this is real. So my brain is still a little, are you sure you saw Neil Gaiman? And my brain's like, yes, you paid a ticket to see him. But yeah, he couldn't really, if I ever become a successful writer, in the sense that people want me to come and speak, terrifying, but still interesting, I hope I will be able to captivate an audience like he does. He doesn't need help keeping up a conversation. As my friend, my sheepish life, can testify. He just keeps up the atmosphere. It is crazy how well he just keeps full control of the room. Everybody's just silent and they listen and they're just with every word. Like the people that were like trying to keep up the conversation with him, they didn't have to do anything. They said maybe 2-3 lines each, and he just talked for the rest of the hour. And he talks very calm and very slow, and you're very relaxed because he's so. Ooh. And she's the friend I went with to Gimel with. Yeah, we were all, when we walked outside after seeing him, we were 4 friends going, all book friends, like booky people, writing people. And we were just all like, that just happened. We just did that. That just happened. Yes, we've been waiting for almost a year, but oh my god. It was freaking mind-boggling. I'm so happy we did that. So happy we did that. We see creative just oozes off that man into the air. Yeah, I think he definitely did something, because now I kind of just want to finish all my picture books. I have a bunch of picture books. I just want to get them all out there, and I want to finish this book, and I want to finish that book, and I kind of he kind of made me want to take my stuff and get it out as fast as possible. As fast as possible. Like the 3 picture books, they're kind of ready. I want to refix them a little bit, but to fix them over Christmas and just start sending them to publishers or something like that. Just get them out there. And all the little stories I have, he had an effect. Let me see, Neil, very late, hello, and like, let me see, I just got back from theater, 2 more days until Reykjavik. You come at such a good time. The earthquakes are calming down. They're calming down, or at least at the moment. And he was just mind-boggling. Yeah, it was super cool. It was super cool. I also got a little starstruck because one of the authors on that panel I was not expecting. His name is, he was actually before Neil Gaiman. And basically, if you watch The Hobbit, the movie, the main dwarf, Richard Armategi. Yeah, he was the main dwarf in The Hobbit, the king, and he was there. And I didn't recognize the name because I'm bad with names. So when I saw him, I was like, what? Did not know that he wrote a book, but he wrote a book, which I now need to read. Yeah. I slaughtered a name. The girls were like, "You didn't know it was him?" And I don't remember names. So seeing him also there was very cool. Also, Joanna, what was the name of the girl and the woman that wrote Hillary's book? She was also very cool. Her name was, what's her name again? Louise Penny. Louise Penny. She was also awesome. I've never read anything by her, but she was a very captivating author. She held the room the whole time. I liked her a bunch. Yeah, Louise Penny. I had never read anything about her. I had no idea who she was, but she kind of inspired me also as a writer. They really made me want to stop just drafting and start publishing. And like a lot of you guys know, I've been finishing a bunch of drafts since I started doing YouTube. And at the moment, I have, so the middle grade series, I have one book almost finished, 3 drafts of the next 3 books in the series. I have this series I was working on. The 2 first books are drafted. The third book is halfway there. The one I'm working on right now. I have a bunch of picture books. The text kind of almost ready. I only need it illustrated. But now everything just made me want to start finishing projects. Getting it out. Stop just collecting drafts, but finishing the drafts. If people hate it, that's okay. If people love it, awesome. My fear of failure has just gone. Especially after that thing. Yeah. Oh yeah, with this author. She's an Irish author. She was on the first day, I think. The first day we went. Let me see. She was, what was the panel again? I don't remember if she was Liz Nutjet or S.G. Watson, I think. No, Patricia Gibney, I think. She, actually, my friend, after they had their panel finished, she actually stood up and ran after her just to get it verified that she had not gotten published on Gibney. She basically ran after and asked her this question again, like, you really didn't start publishing until this age. Like, came back, see, it's not too late. So yeah, it was like so inspiring. It is just also just the fact that like a lot of us, we don't jump, we kind of stop ourselves from just publishing or just taking the leap and showing someone. When I've said this probably a million times before, but when in reality we give people too much credit on power on the opinion they have on our work. Obviously, you need to listen to people's opinion, but we're so scared of people not liking our stuff that we don't publish it, or we stop ourselves from just doing it and showing it and learning. And we need to stop that. So I decided over the last few months, I'm going to stop caring. If you hate my stuff, you hate my stuff, and it doesn't matter to me, because that's your opinion. As long as I love my stuff, that's the only thing that matters to me. Everybody can do what they like, but if they love your stuff, cool. If they hate your stuff, that's their opinion. Except if it's a very good critique and they potentially help you do better as a writer, then okay, listen. But stop taking everything so serious. Just jump. Because I know we're all terrified of getting rejected. But remember all the authors that got rejected so many times, and that just one time they got yes. That one yes after all those rejections. And imagine you're one of them. You get rejected after rejected after rejected. again and again and again, and you're like, I'm gonna give up. But then you send that one letter, that one email, and they say, oh my God, I love your stuff. I need more of your stuff. But they won't find it if you stop trying and just taking the leap. Exactly. It's okay to be scared, just leap. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I didn't write for many years because I didn't think I had the right to write as a dyslexic person. And I know it's stupid. It's stupid, but that was kind of my thought process. I am not allowed to write a book because I'm dyslexic and I have issues with grammar and spelling. Even though grammar and spelling issues is very common, even if you're dyslexic or not. But that stopped me from just writing in general for many years. And then considering publication, that was just a dream. I expected my friends they could, because they were very good at grammar and spelling and stuff like that, and creative. But why allow others the power to stop us? Like, why? So we need to stop, take it in, love ourselves, believe in ourselves. If we love our work, send it out, and if people don't like it, their problem. If you need to cry over rejection, give yourself 1 day. Sulk for 1 day or a week. And then stop. Put on your I'm a strong person pants and continue the process. Or just get motivated by the community. Also, I need to be I need to also be more active and reminding certain people of that. So yeah, let me see. Exactly. If you consider all the potential things you see as a fault in your personality, in your behavior, in your thought process, being weird, at any dyslexic, HDHD, you know what I mean, all the things that you think is a obstacle, maybe that is your weapon for greatness, to help you, your tool to be better. When I start, I can't stop. It's so bad. Oh, I get annoyed even with myself when I do the same thing. Heather, you have been doing amazing. You've been way too hard on yourself. Yeah, guys, Heather is on TikTok, if you didn't know. And she tends to be mean to herself, which you shouldn't do because you're doing an amazing job. So be nice. I'm ordering you to be nice to yourself. She deserves it. Heather deserves to be nice to. Exactly. I will never give up. There's just one thing in my nature. I don't give up. I will keep on pushing through until there's nothing left but success. I don't care how many people tell me to stop or give up. I will never give up. Because if the dream is not worth pursuing, why try it at all? She's been listening to my rants for one of the longest, I think. Yeah, I get very heated. I get very easily heated. I even do this at work. You're welcome, Heather. You do an amazing job, and you need to give yourself more credit. Also, when you days off, like I had a burnout during the beginning of this year. I was working on the same chapter for 3 months. Instead of just stopping and doing something else, I tried to edit for 3 freaking months. So, aw, Johanna. Yeah, yeah. I'm actually usually much better and nice. This is what I do in my day job. This is what I do in my day job when I'm not doing my retail stuff, because I'm what's the word when you make sure that all the employees' rights are being held with or being followed. Yeah, I'm basically doing that, but I'm also the motivational pep person. It just annoys me so freaking much how cruel and mean we are to each other when we should just be uplifting. but kindness also starts in your own heart. So exactly, your biggest critic and biggest bully is always the one in the mirror. Also, the reason why you shouldn't take negative comments personally. Why you should never get hurt by when somebody's mean to you, because you know that your voice is 10 times crueler than somebody else out there saying something ugly about you. You will always be crueler than the other the other people out there. Anyways, I'm gonna stop myself. I'm gonna pull back. I need to be able to fall asleep in the next 2-3 hours. Because I get riled up and I get very hyper, so we need to calm down. Ooh, yeah, it's so easy. It is so easy. I love you guys. I love that you love my pep talks. I find it always so funny that you guys love them. I'm always waiting for someone to say, HK, okay, we get it. But yeah, it's just, we all need to hear it more often. Like, I've gotten messages from you guys that some that I save to this day. Now and again, I will get notification or somebody will send me a very sweet message, and they will usually come exactly the moment I need them the most. And I still read many of them. Again, I have some saved, like the days that are hard, and I even doubt it. I will read them again, remind myself, no, this is the reason you're doing this. You're not giving up. And then I'm like, yes. Since listening to my own voice doesn't always help. But yeah. Okay, guys. I am going to end the stream. We're gonna try to calm ourselves down so I can actually fall asleep, because my energy level's a little too high considering I'm supposed to fall asleep in an hour. So guys, thank you for an awesome live stream this evening. As I said earlier, we will be working on our children's books probably for the rest of the Nano. Oh no, I'm losing the ability to talk. So yeah, that's gonna do tomorrow. I'll see you guys tomorrow for another day of Nano, closer to finishing. Let's do this. Let's make progress. Let's write our hearts out and then take a nice rest. Anyways, see you guys tomorrow. Good night. Love you guys to smithereens. And I'll see you later. Good night.